green light. Give it all you got.
Country, oh my God. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, just had a bit of difficult situation trying to set up the mic. Okay, so we've missed a few laps already. I see on turn one there was a... Oh, wait, there was a car showing the other way. Okay, so I missed that car as we jumped over. Okay, let's quickly run through it. So as you guys can see, we've got Mr. BMW Williams, or BM Williams actually. He's currently leading the race, 2 laps in, with just Boris in second place, within a half a second behind him. Then we've got Zidane. Oh, he's on the back of Boris now. Difficult corner to go for an overtake. Let's see what he can do. There was a bit of a mistake from Boris. BMW Williams is also keeping the gap in front of him. Oh, Boris is very close. Is he going to go for a move on the... Oh, he's on the outside of Blue Cop. Is he going to undercut? No. Williams is keeping the line very tight there. Now we're going down the straight here. Well, it's not really a straight, but it's all flat out. BMW is very good on the brakes, but not good enough to get past Mr. Williams here. Mr. Carl Williams that actually started, I think, from the back of the grid, if I'm correct. He's currently finding himself already in eighth place, behind Masupulami, and then right in front of him is Rootster. So yeah, still a few places that Carl Williams can make. Customs is dropping back a bit. He's almost in the clutches of Leonard. And we've got Goofster also here, not too far behind him, about 4 seconds down the road. And then we've got Carrot. Ooh, what's happened here is Carrot might have disconnected. Yeah, he's dropping down the order. He's out of the race. He got dashboarded. One of the unfortunate things of this brilliant game that we have. Oh, some back markers getting in the way there almost. Oh, the back marker in the way of Zidane. And, oh, is that Cypex coming up the outside? Oh, almost running into the back of Zidane. Now, who was that in the Ferrari? Is that MB Pitts? Yes, it is. Getting in between the front runners there. Cypex definitely trying to go out the inside of Zidane. And Mr. Williams here at the front, he's increased his lead now to almost a second. But Boris is not taking no for an answer here. Dark Side, he had a very bad start. I think he was one of the casualties of lap 1. He's trying to make his way back. Oh, Ginger Geo as well, also one of the casualties from lap 1. Who are they lapping here or getting past? It might be FBR Saint. Ooh. Oh, and Ginger going into the pit for a very early pit. He probably has some damage there, and that's causing him to go pit now. But we've got Boris right on the back of Williams, still 4 laps into the race. The battle between Zidane and Cypex has cost them a bit of time. They've dropped down now to almost 2.5 seconds from the leaders. And then Bowden is also right in the mix here. Rootster hanging back 2 seconds down from Bowden. Carl Williams is on the back of Masup. Can he get past here? Ooh, but bouncing there. Late on the brakes for Masupulami in the BMW. Missing that Kyalami salami on the inside of the second last corner. Ooh, Carl Williams here with a different line. It looks like it's not working for him. He's dropping backwards. But will he have the acceleration coming up this long straight? And he's not getting close enough to the BMW. Ooh, Boris is right on the back of Mr. Williams here. Very close. And Zidane and Cypex. Zidane has dropped Cypex a bit. Bowden still hanging in there. But this battle for the lead is very hectic. Can he make a move at Leeuwkop? No, he can't. Williams is protecting that inside line. And he's keeping it very tight. No one can get past him there. Carl Williams, oh, he's very close as he'll ever be. Ooh, trying to go late on the brakes, but that, oh, the BMW goes wide, and that looks like the position. Watch out for that. Oh, and he got damned by the Kyalami Salami. Damn, that was so close. All that hard work, and he has to do it all over again. Oh, we've got a move here on the outside, turn one. Boris on Williams, running a bit too wide. Ooh, almost hit another Salami there. Oh, and he taps the back of Mr. Williams there. Oh, and Zidane has to maneuver on the grass there to avoid an incident there, and that's dropped Mr. Williams, and Mr. Williams is now all the way down. Was it in 10th place? So that knock from Boris definitely costing him a lot of time there. I hope he doesn't have any damage. And now what was third and fourth place battle has become a first and second place battle. And Boris is also right on the back of Cypex here. Oh, we've got someone. Ooh, and Boris going down the road a bit there. We had someone off track. It looks like Smite in the Mercedes. He caused a bit of a yellow flag there in sector 2. Let's go back to the leaders. So Zidane's got a 1.2 second gap now over Cypex, and Boris, Bowden is on the back of Boris here. Can he go for an overtake? Everyone on the track limits there. As they head into sector 2. Who's that? Cypex is taking a very different line through this corner. Boris going for a massive dive there almost. Going up towards Leukop. Is Boris going to go for the overtake here? Late on the brakes, but the Audi driver is just as late. And Cypex and Boris battling it out for second place at this stage. Now this is giving Zidane a bit of a breather. Jeez, what a hectic battle we've got here. And Carl Williams still in the back of Masupalami. Watch out for that Kyalami Salami. It manages to get through the corner. And all that hard work he still needs to do. Runs very wide and exit off turn, or the final turn there. We've got Mr. Williams now in 8th place. He managed to get past Gooster. We've got a battle here between Gooster and Leonard, both Ferraris. What can they do? So Boris just managed to get past Cypex as well. That was very close from Bowden. Carl Williams also on the back here of Masupalami. What can he do? Can he get past? Or will that BMW survive another lap? Who's going to be brave here? Okay, so Carl Williams is going to try around the outside and cutting inside. Masupalami is keeping that corner very tight there at Leeuwkop. Now we've got a race on here. Who's going to be last on the brakes? Remember last time we got through here, Masupalami made a huge mistake. And this time, Carl Williams is up on the inside. Is he going to avoid the salami? Yes, he has. This time he is past Masupalami. Masupalami is trying to get back. Who's this now? This is Roots. They're also trying to get in the mix here. Also trying to go for a move on Masupalami. Just Boris is catching Zidane near at the front. Ooh, you can see this BMW, he can brake so much later than the rest of the guys. But the BMW has got a lack in straight line speed. And that's where the Lamborghini will take full advantage. But where it matters is braking with this BMW. Carl Williams already put a second between himself and Masupalami. Oh, Boris trying up the outside of Leeuwkop. Oh, just can't manage it. They are busy lapping. I believe it's MB Pitts there. And carried back in the race. Carl Williams is now eyeing for Bowden and Sidepex, and Boris still here at the back of Zidane. Again, Zidane managed to hold off. Another lap here. An hour and 12 minutes left of the race. Definitely not close enough going into turn one. The BMW is very good on the brakes coming into this section here. And not close enough. This is where he ran into the back of BMW Williams. Not close enough. Is he going to go for a ooh, bit wide on the exit. Just over the curbs. Carl Williams, he made another mistake by the looks of it. And he dropped towards Masupalami again. Gap down to 1 second. The Roots are keeping Masupalami active here. And what's happening here? Bowden, Sidepex. Still very close, and we've got Boris up the inside of Zidane. What a move. That salami there. Can Boris get away now here at the front? And we've got a car coming out the pits here right in front of Carl Williams, but it is a back marker. Will he able to clear the back marker before the first turn? Yes, he does. Roots are also still in the fight here. Williams getting onto the back here of a Bentley. The question is, whose Bentley is it? It might be the Bentley of Ginger Geo. That's finding himself a lap down after his very early pit. And the question is, will he be able to make it to the end of the race now? and he makes it past. I'm not sure whose Ferrari that was. It was also a back marker. It was MB Pitts. Let's jump to the front. Oh, Zidane has lost the place to Cypex now. He's finding himself down in third place. And he's got Bowden for company right now. Carl Williams is catching them. The gap between first and second is 3 seconds now. Zidane definitely made a mistake. But this battle now, oh, is Zidane going to get past Cypex again? He's on the back trying to grab a slipstream here. 3.5 seconds to the leader. Who's going to be late on the brakes? Ooh, that was way too close, if you ask me. Cypex is not confident on the brakes right now, and they've got Bowden that is extremely confident on the brakes. As soon as Zidane can get past Cypex, I'm sure Bowden can follow suit. And they've got Carl Williams coming up to them very quickly. I think Rooster made another mistake there. And by the looks of it, I think Mr. Williams here is nursing a bit of an issue, a bit of car damage by the looks of it. His lap time's definitely not as fast as what it was earlier. He's dropped Gooster now by 10 seconds. Oh, we've got Waterley Turtle here on the back of Customs. Another Lambo Audi battle, same as the one in the front. Let's see, they both avoid the Kyalami Salami. Half a second. Oh, it's down to 0.388 between second and third. First place has now got almost a 5-second gap. Oh, Bowden is keeping very close to these two. Zidane definitely struggling on the brakes. That was a bit of a mistake from Cypex. Who's going to be brave? Up the inside. Oh, and Zidane is very brave, man, going into this corner here. Very fast right-hander. Okay, so Zidane has made that position. Can Bowden follow him? Keeping it very close. Carl Williams is right there with them now. It's going to be a four-way battle for second place now. Can Zidane get... Oh, that was very close from Bowden. Almost running into the back of Cypex there. And that opens the door for Carl Williams. He's up to fourth now. And he's got Cypex in front of him. Zidane now with a 1 second gap between himself and Cypex. Cypex looks like he's struggling for grip in this uh, period of the race. Is he going to go for a lunge at Leeuwkop? Oh, defending position, keeping his car in the middle of the track is Cypex, and very tight on the exit. Doesn't give Kyle Williams any room for overtake. 0.2 the difference between them. Who's going to be lost on the brakes here? Kyle running a bit wide there. Just can't get close enough on the main straight here to go for an overtake. Use the dark skies. Oh, that's a small knock there, and it pushes Cypex. Oh my word, that is absolutely a bummer there. That's our two incidences in that same corner. Oh, Cypex and Roadster. Too close for comfort. Okay, so Cypex down to 7th now. Oh, he's got Williams right behind him. This gap between Boris and Zidane is now 6 seconds. And Boris is running away. Oh, Brandon running a bit wide. Ginger finding himself down in 19th place. Definitely not what he had in mind for this race. Andrew currently in 13th place. Leonard down in 14th. Watery Turtle down in 10th place. Darkside that had an incident on the first lap. He's down to 11th. But all eyes now on what Cypex can do to try and get back. The gap between Zidane and Bowden now 2.7 seconds. We've got Typex in the pits. He probably has got some damage that he's busy sorting out. The plate. Yeah, it might be a good move from Cypex to get his damage sorted. Dropping down to 17th now, but he knows when he gets back out, he'll be on pace, where he's losing a couple of tenths or even a second a lap. It's not an easy decision to make. Kyle also not really catching up to Bowden. Both of them missing the Kyalami salami there. And the Roots also missing the salami. Let's see if we can Carl Williams is just keeping that gap to 1.3 seconds. Oh, who's that? That's someone. Oh, Cypec again. Off the road. Zidane closed the gap to Boris, but I think it's due to the back marker. Back marker leaving enough space there for Zidane to come by. The Roots are now a long way back from Masupalami. First stages of the race, these two was in a tight battle for position. Williams catching them slowly, not fast enough. Zidane, Bowden, Carl Williams, 3 seconds difference from second to fourth place. They can almost see each other on track. And Boris now in the lead. Comfortable lead now. This is Leonard getting past the Saint. Ooh, the Saint just understeering there. There was more than enough space on the inside there. Costing him a lot of time now. And Leonard finding himself down in 17th now. And we've got Cypex for company behind him. Oh, what's this? We've got Williams trying to get past the back marker. I believe it's the Saint. Yes, it is. We've got Ginger right here with him. Ginger and the Saint is actually battling for position. 17th and 8th. Oh, sorry, 18th and 19th. Can Ginger get past here? Coming down to Sunset. Manages to get past by Clubhouse. We've got Andrew in the pit. Oh, Bowden and Zidane. I think Zidane made another mistake because he is 6.5 seconds behind Boris right now. Coming through the Crocodiles. And missing the Kyalami Salami at Cheetah. They're both going off track. Very tight between them, and Carl Williams is just looking at this spectacle. Whoa, very wide there from Bowden, and that opens the door for Carl Williams to get through. Carl Williams currently in 4th place. Ooh, hits one of those salamis. Almost unsettling the car. Going through Sunset again. Oh, that Lambo looked very twitchy at the exit of Sunset into Clubhouse. Coming through the S's. Ooh, bit of curb there for Carl Williams. Who's going to be brave here? Ooh. And Zidane keeping that line very tight there. Carl Williams unable to get past. And something has happened to... Oh no, Bowden is still there. For a minute I lost Bowden. He's still here in 4th place watching Carl Williams and Zidane now. Going through Cheetah. Oh, Carl Williams almost losing the back end. Carl Williams got a lot of traction coming out of Ingwe. And just got that gap. Oh, 0.3 behind Carl Williams is Bowden. 0.4 behind Zidane. Less than a second covering 2nd, 3rd and 4th place. And we've got Cypex on the back of Leonard here. I don't want to skip to them because it looks like Carl Williams might have an overtake here at Sunset. He's on the outside and he's coming up the inside now. Oh, Zidane getting a bit twitchy. Who's going to be lost in the brakes into Clubhouse, and Zidane still in the lead for now. And we've got Cypex and Leonard battling it out coming into Sunset. Carl Williams very close, not close enough to go for an overtake at Leeuwkop. Coming down to Mineshaft. Braking hard for Crocodiles. And Zidane keeping his car in the middle of the road. There's no option for overtaking there. Avoiding the salami at Cheetah. Oh, that looked like a small touch at the apex of Ingwe. We've had some incidents here by barbecue, like the guys want to have a bit of a braai there. Carl Williams still not able to get past Zidane. Both of them for the same team. It might just be a good thing for Zidane to let Carl Williams pass so Carl Williams can try and catch up to Boris. At this stage, Boris looks like he's set for the win. And Bowden also very close to Carl Williams and Zidane. Ooh, Carl Williams got a very good run from Leeuwkop down mine shaft. Is he going to be able to be late on brakes at Crocodiles? On the outside, oh, he's trying to go up the inside, and he's got it. Going into Cheetah, missing the Kyalami. And that's second place for Carl Williams now. Can, it looks like, oh, Zidane, he probably went wide. I think we can, no, we can't watch a replay. So we've got Bowden getting past Zidane as well. Zidane now finding himself in fourth place. Mr. Williams here, he managed to get past Roodster. Watery Turtle down in 9th. Dark Side now up to 10th place. He's trying for a move through Watery Turtle. Ooh. Ferrari off track there. It was a back marker, I believe it might have been. Yeah, it's MB Pitts. Struggling to keep this Ferrari on track. Williams finally going into the pits now. He needs to repair his damage. And we've got Bowden and Zidane also in the pits. Carl Williams still racing down. Currently still second place. 10 seconds behind Boris. Can he catch up? He's got clear air in front of him now. Even if you look on the map, the closest car to him is the leader. And there's nothing in between. Now, who's going to pit when? That's the good question here. Zidane exiting the pit, Bowden as well. Dark Side, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it to the end of the race without pitching again. Roots are currently finding himself in fourth place, 14 seconds behind Masoop. Carl Williams already gaining a bit of time on. Don't know what happened there, but Carl Williams in the pits. It was 9.5 seconds behind Boris, so he definitely made up some places. Customs not too far behind Bowden. And we've got the Dane also here. Williams. It looks like he's busy catching the pair in front. He's only 10 seconds behind Zidane now. Marsupilami finding himself in second place. Sorry, gents, but on bike issue. Carl Williams on the main straight now. Boris is exiting the pits. And that gap has definitely come down. How much? I'm not 100% sure yet. But we've got Boris going through to Barbecue now, and Carl Williams is already. Hey, I can't remember the corner name there. And he's also through Barbecue now. Boris going through Sunset, and Carl Williams braking for Sunset now. That's a 6-second gap now, so he's definitely caught 3 seconds in that period of time on Boris. So this is going to be a battle for the lead. The route staff to his pit. He is behind Brandon again. I got. guys. Just a bit of battery issues again. Okay, so we've got my Kyalami in the pit. Boris coming into the final corner, Ingwe. Kyle Williams only 4.5 seconds behind now. And Bowden now 7 seconds. Dan even a further 4 seconds. Customs also in there, currently running in 6th place. I'm not sure if he's pitted yet. Okay, so my Kyalami has just exited the pit now. And BM Williams coming down the main straight. Looks like he's 9 seconds behind my Kyalami. Roodster currently in 9th place behind FBR V55. And they've got car number 89 Goofster in between as well. Oh, Roodster losing it all on his own. Oh, and that gives Darkside another position there. And Andrew currently in 14th place. Oh, getting very close to that Kyalami. But yeah, we've got Kyle Williams definitely on the up here. He's only 3.5 seconds behind Boris. And we've got a back marker in the way here. And I believe that's Andrew. Andrew trying to help Boris out by just giving Kyle Williams a bit of a harder time to get past. Coming through to the first corner now, and he's letting him go past. A gap still remaining at 3 seconds between Boris and Kyle. The gap here between FBR V55 and Darkside is very close, but V55 running very wide and losing a lot of time. He's getting into the pits now. But Roodster on the back of Goofster here. .3 seconds difference between them. Ooh, Roodster trying for a dive there, but not close enough for it. Kyle Williams can almost taste Boris in front of him. That's how close they are. Making sure to avoid that Kyalami. Customs and my Kyalami in a close battle here for 5th place. Is Customs going to get past? Not yet. Williams only 5 seconds behind the pair of them. Kyle Williams leaving himself with 34 minutes to catch and pass the leader.
He gets paid thousands. He plays for the first.
Oh, Kyle Williams losing it at the aces. That cost him a lot of time. Oh, Customs going very wide. And the exit of. Oh, is that Customs with a. with a flat tire perhaps, or puncture. Going very slowly. BMW Williams just got past him. He's picking up pace again. Might have just been an off. Dark side coming through to, or through Sunset now, going into Clubhouse.
The name is Burger.
Williams definitely catching Marsupilami, not fast enough though, but he is definitely catching. Marsupilami running a bit wide. And we've got back marker here. I can't see who it is actually. I'm trying to get out of the way. And BM Williams trying to get a bit of a slipstream here. I think that was V55. Yes, it was. Now Carl Williams put himself down by a second again. He's 3.6 seconds back from Boris. Still 32 minutes left of the race. You can actually see the gap coming down. That's 3.5 seconds now. Roots down the back of Goofster again. And both of them still going at it for 9th place. They customs into the pits with the Beam Williams, and we've got Watery Turtle also in the pits. The side picks going around in 18th place. And Carl Williams just took another 2/10 out of Boris's lead. Ooh, very wide there from Carl there. Oh, and there was that Boris going off the road at Cheetah. Did he hit that Kyalami? You can see that gap is very close now. Let's see, 2.6 seconds. My sausages. Heel sausages you bekend van die hierso. Jy gaan nou sien. Die buitekant daarso. Sien jy al so geel. Ja, maar daar's die draai wat hulle ja, wat is hulle noem dit 'n sausage. Want hy lyk soos 'n sausage. Dit is fucking groot. And Carl Williams is only 2.5 seconds back. Roots is still struggling to get by Goofster, but Goofster made a mistake at Cheetah, and Roots gets that position. Now battling for 8th place, well 7th place, sorry. Ginger now finding himself in ninth place with Williams in 10th. Williams back in the pits again. Why would that be? And Carl now 2.6 seconds back. I was very close for whoever came out the pits there. That looks like I've got no idea whose car that is. We've got Leonard. Oh, Cypex off the road again. Oh, Leonard almost losing it. Cypex having a very, very bad race so far. After being in the top 3 in the start of the race. He's letting one of his teammates getting past there. Oh, and who's this again? Another Ferrari off the road. Darkside finding himself in 6th place now. Carl Williams 2.3 seconds down. He's getting very close. As soon as he gets into that 1 second gap, he's going to smell him. Okay. Wat moet ek skoon maak? Ja, moet ek eers maak? Dit moet dan. Okay. Ja, sit net vir my die eie bokkie. Oor die eiers is toe. Marsepelan is catching Zidane. Oh, Zidane losing it on the exit of Sunset. Was it? No, it wasn't. I thought it was him. But that was another Lambo. That was Watery Turtle, actually. Oh, so unfortunate. Oh, Williams also having a very torrid time here at Kyalami today. Oh, I think Carl Williams made another mistake in the final sector here. He's 3 seconds behind Boris now. He's making it very difficult for himself to get past. Let's see if we can see someone else that's in a close battle. Watery Turtle. Oh, car number 72 with a drive-through penalty, stop and go. That's MB Pitts for speeding in the pit lane. Ooh. Garrett 4 laps down. I believe he was a casualty of being dashboarded. I think he's been the only one that I can think of that's been dashboarded. We've got Saint down in 18th place, Cypex in 17th now. Leonard back into the pits again. He's currently 16th. Woodcombe Boy is currently in 15th place. BM Williams 14th, FBR V55 currently in 13th. Korgrok Race is finding himself in 12th place in the Bentley. Customs currently running in 11th in his Audi. They've got Andrew running in 10th place. Ginger in 9th place, so Ginger is catching up again. He's 23 seconds behind Goofster. Goofster currently in 8th. Roodster 1.3 seconds behind Darkside. Darkside in 6th place. And then we've got Marsupilami in 5th place. He's only 2.5 seconds behind Zidane. Zidane having a bit of trouble with a back marker here. Going into sunset. Bowden now in 3rd place, 22 seconds behind Carl Williams, who's in 2nd place. And then it's 2.3 seconds between the top two, and that is with 20 minutes left of racing. Hard into the brakes for Crocodiles. Oh, running wide again. That corner is giving Carl Williams a bit of problems. 2.1 seconds now, the gap. And 1.9 seconds. It's just going down lap by lap. Boris still leading this race. He took the lead, I think, like 20 minutes into the race, and he hasn't looked back yet. The start of the race, when he took the lead, he was creating a gap between himself and everyone else, and that was before Carl Williams took 2nd place and started reeling Boris in. 1.5 seconds between the top two now. 20 minutes left. Oof. Riding those curbs hard. It looks like the Lambo is bouncing all over the place here. Ginger still finding himself 24 seconds behind Goofster. Roodster now dropping back from Darkside. Marsupilami is very close to the back of Zidane now. 0.9 seconds difference. We've got a battle for 4th place, and then we've got a battle for 1st place also ongoing. Very close. 1.1 seconds now between the two leaders. We've got Customs back in the pits again. I'm not sure if it's his 2nd pit or his 1st pit. And we've got Ginger still trying to catch Goofster. Roots hanging to the back of Dark Side. Dark Side had a very early pit, so his tires are going to feel it towards the end of the race. What can Roots do about those, about Dark Side's tires? And the leaders 0.8 seconds apart from each other. Bowden hanging in there in third place on his own. Oh, and Boris making a bit of a mistake at Cheetah, going wide on the exit. That's opening up the gap for Carl Williams, going across the line 0.4 seconds apart. Who's going to be brave on the brakes? Boris covering up that inside Crowthorne and going through the Yuxkay sweep into Barbecue. And we've got, I think it is Ginger that they're coming up to lapping. Yes, it is. Oh, and as I jumped to Ginger at the front there, Carl almost ran into the back of Boris, avoiding that incident there. It was very close, guys. 17 minutes left of an hour-and-a-half race, and these two are separated by 0.1 seconds. Marsupilami also 0.8 seconds behind Zidane. We've got Customs coming out behind Whitcomb Boy. 0.6 seconds the difference there, and that's a battle for 14th place. Both running very wide on the exit of Crocodiles. Both missing the salami at Cheetah. We've got a blue flag here for both running wide again at Ingwe, and we've got Ginger trying to stay out the way. He lifts off to get the two leaders going past. Oh, coming into Barbecue. No one has got time for a braai there. Down into Sunset. Caught a few guys out. Not one of them running as wide as possible. And almost touching into the... Oh, that's a big mistake from Boris. Oh, and they're almost parking the bus there at the corner. On the apex is Boris, just so that Carl Williams can't get past. But that was very close at Clubhouse for Boris to lose it. And coming down Mineshaft. Ooh, on the apex of Crocodiles, running wide. You can't hit the apex there, it just bounces. Oh! He keeps it on the road. Oh, that salami would have thrown him right into the barriers there. Oh, all the hard work done and dusted. Now he needs to catch up. He's got 14 minutes left of the race. Can he get that time back? Right. 2.7 seconds the gap now. So he lost over 2 seconds with that. We've got Marsupilami and Zidane going at it still for 4th place. Dark Side here on his own. He's got Roots there not too far behind him. Ooh, that was a good overtake there of a back marker. Could have gone wrong. Hard on the brakes into Leeuwkop. And the question is, who will win this race? Is it going to be Boris? Is it going to be Carl Williams? Early leader of the race, finding himself down in 12th place after a bit of contact. Boris running into the back of BMW or BM Williams very early in the race, costing him a lot of time. He's been in the pits 3 times since then. Ginger trying to catch up to Goofster, still a lap down and not very close to Goofster. Andrew's 10 seconds behind Ginger. Marsupilami is still behind Zidane, unable to get away past. The gap now 2 seconds between Carl and Boris. Carl managed to go up the inside of Wickham Boy. Still 12 minutes left of the race. You guys can see it's getting very dark. 1.9 seconds difference. Oh, it looks like a bit of a drift there from Carl Williams. Almost runs it but wide. Manages to keep it going. We've got Boris trying to make it to the end of the race without having to battle Carl Williams. Gap still 1.9 seconds, probably over 2 seconds, 2.2 seconds now. And cars are very bouncy through. Who's that going very wide there? It looks like a Ferrari. It's not the leader. Definitely change everything from the race. Oh, another drift there from Kyle, and Boris also putting a wheel on the grass there. You can see the dust kicking up. Gap is 1.9 seconds now. And Bowden's only coming through Crocodiles now. Up to Cheetah, missing the Salami. And Dan and Masupalami still having a good battle here. Darkside has managed to break the toe from Roodster. Roodster going over the S's there in spectacular shape, trying to bounce through them actually. Cypex down in 17th place. He's definitely not enjoying his home race. 2.2 seconds down from the Saint. We've got Carrot. Unfortunate for his dashboard incident there. Currently 5 laps down and in 18th place. And we've got MB Pitts, he's 7 laps down. And Watery Turtle, he's had a few too many incidents. He's parked the car for the rest of the race. And gap between the leaders now 2 seconds. And it just looks like Boris is having this in his hands. With 9 minutes left of the race, that's around 4 or 5 laps remaining. .9 seconds after what's this 18 minutes of racing. they've got a lead of 26 seconds over third place. And Andrew having a very lonesome race in 10th place. It's 13 seconds behind Ginger, and then Koch is, I think it was 22 or 23 seconds behind him. And Ginger also trying to catch up to the back of Gooster. Gooster going through Cheetah, and Ginger only going through Leeuwkop now. That is a bit of a distance that I don't think he'll be able to catch up before the end of the race, which is in 8 minutes' time. We got Carl Williams still catching up to Boris. I think these two are trading lap times, lap for lap. Oh, Boris putting a wheel on the outside there, going into Ingwe. Oh, Carl Williams running very wide again. 47 laps of racing done. With 1.7 seconds the difference. Dan now 4.8 seconds behind Bowden. Ooh, Masupilami very close there. Oh, and then running out wide on the exit of Ingwe. Gap now 0.6 seconds. Carl Williams only 1.3 seconds back now. Oof. Looks like he's got a very stiff setup. The car's bouncing over the curbs there. Leeuwkop down mine shaft, still 1.3 seconds. I've got a gap of 27 seconds towards third place. 1.6 seconds the gap now. This battle for fifth place still very close, 0.8 of a second. Oh, running it very wide. There's Masupilami. 48 laps, 5 minutes left of this race, 5.5 minutes actually. Carl Williams going into clubhouse. Only 1.4 seconds down from Boris. .2 seconds. Oh, can he do it? That's the big question now. Oh, running over the curb there, and he keeps on doing that, and it throws him off the track at the other end. He just misses the Kyalami Salami there at Cheetah. The gap is now 1.3 seconds, and that's about 2 or 3 laps left of racing. And Cypec still in 17th place. Williams, BM Williams is catching up to the back of Korg. Can he make it past Korg for 11th place? Oh, and he runs very wide in the exit of Cheetah. He missed the apex completely. So scared of going over that salami that he misjudged the corner and went off the track of the other end. The gap is now 1 second between the leaders. And we've also got Masupalami 0.4 seconds behind Zidane. Who's going to make it here? The gap is now 1.1 seconds. And again, Carl Williams just going over that curb, and that's costing him a lot of time. The gap is now increased to probably almost 1.5, maybe 2 seconds now. And he made some of that time back through the final corner. It's only 1.2 seconds now. And we've got some of the guys coming out the way. And we've got car number 96 there of FBR, the Saint, almost getting in the way there of Kyle. 50 laps done, 1.2 seconds the gap. Masupalami, very close to the back of Zidane. Who's going to make it into turn 1? Crowthorne. Well, actually not turn 1, this is turn 2. There's a quick sweep on the main straight, in which they call turn 1 the kink. Masupalami not close enough to go for the overtake there. And Boris is very defensive going into Leeuwkop by the looks of it, keeping it very tight. Hard on the brakes into Crocodiles. Just touching the apex there. A very nice line there. And staying away from the salami. Oh, and he goes off track very wide. That gets Carl Williams to close the gap. Oh, Carl Williams himself running a bit wide.
Alright, man, the leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
0.8 seconds the difference. Final lap. Final lap for the leaders. What's happening here? Did Masupalami make a mistake, or is he out of fuel? He is losing a lot of time behind Zidane. And who's that in a green Lambo hitting that Kyalami salami? It looks like Whitcomb Boy. But yeah, a gap between the leaders, 0.6 seconds, and we are on the final lap. Just a couple of more corners to go. Oh, Carl's car is so bouncy. Masupalami still only 10 seconds behind Zidane. Into Crocodiles. Oh, both of them missing that salami. And hard on the brakes there. And well done. Boris takes the checkered flag and wins at Kyalami with Kyle Williams in second place. And we've got Bowden coming through to Crocodiles now. You can see the fireworks at the back there. Oh, missing the salami. And coming through the final corner, Ingwe, you see the smoke flares going off. And that's third place for Bowden. And we've got Zidane coming through in fourth place. Masupalami going through the final corner now. He's about to cross the line in fifth place. Darkside doing a very good job with his early pit stop, making those tires last. He is currently in sixth place. He's still got a few corners left to go, going through crocodiles. Oh, almost going over that the sausage there. And going through Ingwe. And crossing the line for a well-deserved sixth place. Got Rootster coming across the line in seventh place. And then Goofster crossing the line in eighth place. Everyone parked in the pits. Ooh. I haven't done this on controller in a very long time. And there we go. At least I got all of the guys in their positions that they finished in. Well done to Boris and Carl for the spectacular race they gave us for first and second place. And then to the rest of the guys finishing third and fourth, we've got Bowden and Zidane. Well done to everyone. And thank you guys for joining us, and hope you enjoy the rest of the evening.